Yes, team, and welcome back to the channel. So we are currently 3 weeks out now. So 3 weeks out, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward for what's to come. Thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update on where I'm at as well. Sleep is just non-existent at the minute. Sleep is really battering me, to be completely honest. Last night I was up at 2:30 again, and then because my brain is just in overdrive with work, with clients, hunger, fatigue, I was just laying in bed and I was just like, right, let's start work. So since I've come back to the UK, I don't think I've slept in past like 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's not intentional. That is just a case of it is just absolutely shafted up to my eyeballs with everything, and just can't switch off. Can I switch off? I can switch off a bit, but then when I'm awake, I'm like wide awake because I don't struggle getting to sleep. Getting to sleep is fine. It's just when I wake in the night, I just can't go back to sleep. So today is going to be another very busy day. It's 5:20 at the minute. I was going to start recording this YouTube like when I woke up, but I don't think my parents would be too happy hearing me downstairs. So today's a busy day with Wednesday check-ins. I've got all the notes planned, all the notes prepared, so I'll be firing out their check-in feedbacks this morning. We've got 3 setups to do, so 3 new faces are joining the team, which I'm buzzing to get working on their programming. They'll have everything set and onboarded today. And then we've got cardio to do. It is a rest day, thank fuck, because I feel absolutely battered. So rest day today, but cardio is in at daily. So we'll get to the gym, we'll do my cardio, I'll do some abs as well. And then I've got posing to do this afternoon. Posing's like something that I've got to nail. I had my posing feedback yesterday and we're just still not there. It's still not there. We need to tweak it big time. Like I'm not sitting on my abs properly. I'm just like moving in and out of the pose. And it's not looking as fluid as I'd want it to, and it's like when you put in all the work for competing, if you're posing like a fucking idiot on stage, or not so much an idiot, but if you're not posing to the best of your ability, you're not going to showcase your best physique. And I'm putting loads into this, so I need to nail the posing. So what I'm going to do is 20 to 30 minutes every day, pose. So I'll find time this afternoon to do that. And then tonight, then we get into evening calls. So busy day, early starts, late finishes. But one thing that will never drop, regardless of how I'm feeling, regardless of how tired and fatigued I may be, one thing that will never drop is my standards. Standards for myself, but the quality of work for the lads as well. The quality of work will never dip. So we're going to dive into some check-ins this morning now. Have my first meal at around 7 and we just get the day done. We take it day by day. It's not about looking at just where I want to be, where I'm going to get to. It's like, right, what do I need to do today? Let's get everything done. And I'm pretty old school. I just live off a to-do list. There's a lot of people that like have calendars, they block things out. For me, it's my to-do list. I just make sure when I go bed, everything is all marked off, and it will be again today. So let's get stuck into another busy day. Let's get our head down, let's get after it, and let's chase what's ours. So that's a chunk of the check-ins done this morning. So morning vitamins have gone down. As you know, I put my vitamins in this little shot glass and just do them in a oneer. We're just about to tuck into meal 1 now, which is my cream of rice meal. So if you watched my full day of eating, you'll know what this meal consists of. But I look forward to this meal every single morning. But the good thing is it's a rest day, so I have this meal twice. So I'm going to tuck into this. We've gone for the cookie dough cream of rice by Supplement Needs and the chocolate orange protein powder. Absolutely unreal combo. And for all your supplements, Full Bow Sports, use the code TY10. It'll save you money off. And we're going to tuck into this, watch Sam Sulek's latest video. It's just an easy watch in the background. We're going to get a 10-minute walk in to help this digest, and then we'll get back into check-ins. So I'm going to dig into this meal because I'm absolutely starving, and the smell of it is just making me even more hungry. So what I thought I'd touch on as well as I'm getting my steps boxed off is the importance of actually enjoying your food when you are dieting. Whether you're looking to drop body fat, whether you're looking to build muscle and be in a surplus, you know, the importance of actually enjoying your meals. Like, for me, I enjoy every single meal that I do have, which makes dieting that little bit easier. You know, if you're following a meal plan that you don't enjoy, you know, you're not liking the food, you're not going to be able to stick to it long term. Now, my diet has been the exact same since I moved to Dubai, which was like over 2 years ago. You know, it stayed the exact same. The only change has been the volume of food, depending on what phase I'm in. And I could eat it for another 2 years. Like, it doesn't bother me at all because I enjoy my meals. So that is a tip that I would give. I know it sounds like a basic tip, but I hear of so many people and I talk to so many people that are just like, oh, I don't like dieting, I don't like this meal. I'm just like, well, why are you having that meal then? You know, like, pick food that is going to sit well, pick food that is going to digest well, but most importantly, pick food that when you go into that meal, you're looking forward to it. You know, like that cream of rice, I look forward to it. My next meal, I'm going to look forward to it, you know, and it just will allow you to make sustainable habits. You know, if you're following a meal plan that you don't enjoy, and let's say you stick to it for 12 to 16 weeks, but then you come off that diet plan and then you're having all these foods that is just going to bloat you, not sit well, you're just going to put that weight back on. You know, you need to make physique development part of your lifestyle and eating good part of your lifestyle to actually manage to sustain the results that you do achieve. So if you're dieting, if you're in a deficit, if you're in a surplus, please, please, please just make sure that you are enjoying your food so that it makes it that little bit more easier for you as you are progressing through that phase. So what I thought I'd show you as well is some of the quality of results that is coming through over the upcoming weeks. So it is absolutely insane. The results that are going to be dropped over the upcoming weeks on the page. We've got Noah. We've got Ryan from off-season to peak photo shoot. We've got Kyle that has gone from a boy to a man. We've got Big Gav, you know, 90 kilo down to 67. We've got Brad, another world-class result here. Absolutely insane. Team Handsome. Then we've got Jack. Jack has dropped from 115 kilo to like in the 70s. It's fucking mental. We've got Big Ryan Woolley. You know, Ryan's gone from no sort of structure to photo shoot, doing his high rocks, doing his running, absolutely insane. And we've managed to keep his legs as well. They didn't drop off at all. We've got Scott. No words for Scott's result. That is just nuts. Then we've got Big Sean Hamer, which once again is absolutely incredible. So this just shows you the standard of results that is getting produced at Tommy Yule Coaching. You know, like, it is insane the results that are coming through, but the work that the lads are putting in on a week-to-week, month-to-month basis is absolutely insane. So when you see that my sleep is shit, this is why, because we're churning out results, you know, and I'm so driven to just wake up and get behind the laptop and to provide these lads a great service. Because my sleep isn't shit because of work. Maybe it is. I can go to sleep, but when I wake up, I'm thinking about results. We need to keep getting these results coming through. So that's why I'm behind the laptop then. But I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the results that are getting produced. I'm going to be posted over the upcoming weeks. Absolutely superb stuff. So, going to carry on into the check-ins, and then we're going to get into my next meal. So, bagel and eggs, which I'm looking forward to. I've just done some posing rounds now. So, what I'll do is I'll put on the screen some check-in style photos of my posing. And I just got to nail it now. So, every day I'm going to be doing these check-in shots. You know, what I do find is in the mornings, I'm just super, super flat. Like, can't really contract anything, whereas the rounds that I done just now were after one meal. You know, I've had my cream of rice meal, I've probably had about 3 liters of fluid, sodium 2 grams went in, you know, so I just feel a lot better in these poses as well. So I just need to keep rinsing them. Rinse, repeat, practice will make perfect. And that is all the Wednesday check-in feedbacks done, sent over to them. 2 setups done, 2 onboarding videos done. I've just got one more setup to do now, but this is literally what my days look like. You know, I wake up, I work, I go gym, I do my steps, I follow my meal plan. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't change it for the absolute world. You know, like, I'm so locked into a productive routine, obviously, bar my sleep. Like, that is the one thing that's holding me back, you know, but even with my sleep being poor, I'm even more productive because I just get so much done. You know, like when you run your own business, it's like you can work whenever. You know, if you're awake, you can start work, you know. So the good thing is, it's not like I'm waking up at 2:30 and then not starting work till 8. I wake up at 2:30, I start work at 3. You know, so it's like I can get so much done that I can just get ahead of myself as well. You know, so I'm going to change locations of my working area because my back is absolutely fried at the minute. So sitting at that table is killing my back. So I'm going to go in the living room. I'm going to do the new setup. I'm going to get himself onboarded. And then I've got my next meal to have. And then we're going to go gym. Going to get my cardio and abs done. And then I think I'm going to go in the sauna as well, just to sort of loosen up a bit. I think that would be good for me, to be fair. And the day pass is 15 quid. You know, so why not make the most of the sauna? Need to go Tesco afterwards. Come back, we'll get ahead of some check-ins for tomorrow. And then we get into our evening calls. And then hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So I'm going to grab the laptop, get in the living room and get this setup done. And now it is gym time. So super productive morning. Check-ins done, 3 setups done, 3 onboarding videos done. And now we are on the way to the gym because we've got cardio to do. Cardio and abs, get petrol afterwards, go Tesco afterwards. The good thing is I'll accumulate some steps walking around Tesco. I've got 4,000 to do, which I'll easily get boxed off, to be fair. But just popped off at the petrol station to get fresh pot of Velo. I need to slow down on them, to be fair, but it's my diet hack. It stops me from being hungry and it helps me focus that little bit more. So anyway, we're going to get cardio done. We're going to the OG gym where it all started, Everlasting Llanelli. I used to train there for like 5 years when I first started training with my old man. So go there because the beauty of that gym is it has a sauna and I feel as if I really need it. Sauna, steam afterwards. Bit of like a recovery session and then we'll go Tesco, get petrol, come back, finish off some work, get into the evening calls and then we unwind for the day. So let's get it done. Let's go get this cardio wrapped up. And that is cardio and abs wrapped up. Sauna to finish off as well. And I'm not going to lie, I feel absolutely mangled. Like every part of that session, I just did not want to be there. Like for some reason, the stepper was taking ages for my heart rate to go up. So I was on a super high speed, was like running up it for like 5 minutes. And I was like looking at my watch and I was like heart rate 110. I was like, fucking hell, I need to get this to 120. Got there, managed to reduce the speed down, kept my heart rate within the threshold. But honestly, I feel absolutely ruined. Like I was in the sauna as well then. So I done my cardio 30 minutes, done abs, was in the sauna, and I was that ruined that even when I wanted to get out, I just couldn't be arsed. I just stayed there. And I was like, I am absolutely cooking here, but I cannot be bothered to move my legs. That sort of fatigued. So that obviously was not ideal. And even the thought now of going in Tesco and filling up the van, I'm just like, fucking hell, I cannot be arsed. But we need to get the steps done. We need to get the shop done. Need to get diesel in the van. You know, I've got 2,000 steps to do. I'll probably pick up like 500 in Tesco. Go back, 4th meal, get into some work, have a walk, get into the evening calls, and then get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm absolutely ruined. Jesus Christ. Oof. But we got to get it done. We don't miss regardless. Head down, tunnel vision. it is our choice to do this shit. You know, if I didn't want to feel like this, I just eat off plan. But I've got a goal, and nothing will deviate me away from the plan. You could have a box of donuts in front of me now and I wouldn't eat them. Put a bowl of cream of rice in front of me though and I'd scran that, to be fair. Right, let's stop procrastinating. Let's get to Tesco. Let's fill the van up and let's get back home. And we are back from the gym. We're behind the laptop. All the food is put in the fridge. Got changed, and by getting changed, I mean getting out my shorts and putting a pair of pajama bottoms on. So I'm just sat here in some comfy bottoms to see the day off with work, and I'll probably cap the video off there, to be fair. It's one of those days where I'm just feeling ruined. I'm feeling run down, you know, and with how things are at the minute, like I'm super busy, you know, as you can probably tell if you've been watching the most recent YouTubes, you know, with the team photo shoots, you know, with providing a high level service. There's calls that are getting booked in, there's new sign-ups, you know, and keeping on top of everything, you know, like the number one thing for me is providing the best possible service to the people that currently work with me. You know, that will never dip. But when you are running a business, then you've got to keep on top of absolutely everything. And then on top of that, then you're filming your own YouTube videos, you're editing your own YouTube videos, you're in the depths of a prep where you're 3 weeks out from your first bodybuilding show. You know, it's brutal. Like, sleep is averaging 3 to 4 hours per night. And it's just been one of those days, I think, where as the day's gone on, I've just felt more and more wiped. I've got my steps all boxed off, to be fair. So after my evening calls, I won't need to go on the walking pad. All of that is done. But what I'm going to do is, instead of having the calls and finishing off the YouTube, I thought I'll finish off the YouTube here. So I do appreciate you guys watching. What would massively help is liking the video, subscribing. If you do enjoy these videos, a little comment would go a very long way. It helps push my YouTube channel out a little bit more. And it goes to show that you guys are enjoying the videos as well, because I want you to enjoy them. But I do apologize if this is a video where it's just like me, a little bit low energy. But it's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of tomorrow's check-ins just before I get on my next call in an hour. I'll start editing this YouTube video and I'll probably be getting off the laptop tonight around 9 p.m. And that is essentially what my days consist of. You know, early morning waking up, starting work, powering through, on top of my meals, on top of my steps, on top of my cardio, and just not leaving standards drop. You know, it's one thing I will never do when I'm in a prep, when I'm in whatever phase that I'm in. I will never ever let my standards drop for the people that work for me. People that work with me, not for me. People that work with me, you know, as I pride myself on service and delivery. So that is the end of the video, guys. I'm going to get on with work. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The next one I am going to film on Friday. That is hopefully going to be a little bit more of like an upbeat session, from an upbeat video from myself. I am training in Planet Fitness, which is a different gym that I haven't been to since being back. It's massive. It's got a wide range of kits. I'm going to be training with Ryan. We've got a pull day, so I'll go up to his. We'll drive up. I'll take a couple of prep meals with me. Probably go back to Ryan's then and just do some work from his, which I'm looking forward to. Friday should be a good day now. So let's finish the day strong. You know, hopefully the Colts tonight, they sign up, and yeah, we'll get working on onboarding them over the next couple of days. We don't stop. We don't slow down. We keep the foot firmly on the gas. We have a job and we fucking execute.